Ladies, welcome back to MyStreet 5 years later with your host, Jacob Butter. You know something? I actually found out today. I just think it's good to go back to the simple intro. You know, there's so much like fiddling around with buttons that doesn't quite work for Gacha review. Apparently, intros nowadays mostly, kill your viewer retention. Apparently, I just found that out today. I've been looking through YouTube strategy. I know I'm on Facebook right now, so it doesn't really matter what I say, but there you go. I wasted 5 minutes of this recording anyway, just setting up and trying to actually promote the Facebook stream itself, which apparently works because we have our one viewer for Facebook right now. Why is it that my throat is fine until I start recording and then it immediately starts to clam up? Hold on a second. Look, it doesn't help. I'm going to be drinking milk in a second, so I'm just. Okay, that'll do for now. I had something other than a drink from a mug, which I do have. I just happen to be using a Tigger mug because I got served some tea. So I was like, okay, let's just going to reuse that. Anyways, forget reusing stuff. We're going to look at something new today. And by something new, I mean something 5 years old, but we're just going to pretend that it's new. So, Falcon Claw University, Episode 1. Aaron's gone? I mean, imagine if Aaron himself had actually gone at this point. I mean, that would be detrimental to the actual viewership experience immediately, because I'm pretty sure everyone was waiting for aphmau and Aaron to be reunited in this instance. In fact, dare I say that might be why seasons 3 and 4 of Phoenix Job High got skipped partially, apart from, I guess, just not doing high school all the time. I suspect maybe because considering how much of a draw aphmau and Aaron are together, that could have had some sort of effect. Ironically enough, this is around the same time that MyStreet fans would complain about aphmau getting too much attention, but I digress. I can only speculate. For now, let's look at the episode itself. Without further distraction, on with the reaction. I can actually feel my brain inside I do that. That's not right. My brain shrunk as my head grew. I was about to say we're back to the purple decorated room, but we are actually also back to this. I think this room looks less furnished than it did when she was here for a week, but there you go.
This can't be happening! You're all grown up and moving into college!
Mom, babies grow up. I'm not a little baby anymore. I'm a full-grown baby.
The full-grown baby describes aphmau extremely well.
Wait, that didn't come out the way I was trying to.
No, it's completely accurate. Just keep it. It's fine. That's exactly what we would expect.
I don't want to leave you here alone!
You are.
Is she going to be told, oh, you've got freedom now, and then you can go do this thing with Ziana or something, or just have a repeat of graduation days again?
Already left me here for orientation week at the beginning of the summer.
Okay, at least that gets acknowledged.
Remember? I lived.
But that was just a week!
Tara is my roommate and you know her. She's a sweet girl.
Wasn't that the girl who tried to fight you in high school over a boy?
Mom, that was a year ago. We're cool now.
But do you?
Okay, fine. So it was a year ago, therefore senior year when it happens. I'm putting the timeline together.
You really know her?
Mom, I know her enough to trust her.
Look, I'm just saying, I know I got bad blood with the girls who tried to take my man in high school. But honestly, they should be thanking me for saving them the trouble.
Well, yes, we all know your exploits as the yandere that you were, Michaela Laws.
What's that?
Nothing! nothing. I just want to make sure you're all right.
Tara and I are cool. Besides, even if we don't know something about each other, we'll learn. That's the best part about having a roommate.
Okay, fine. I just don't want my baby to go.
Mom, I know you love me. But I also know that you have a mani-pedi scheduled with Sienna after this.
What did I say? I have the script. I swear, I know that I've watched all of these before, like in the past, but some of them I have not revisited for a number of years. So whenever I like predict something that's going to happen, usually it's because I just know the pattern at this point.
But I want
Oh, I paused it back.
to be a good mom.
You are. You raised me well.
No, she didn't. Get out of her room.
Now, you gotta let me do my own thing.
Oh, okay. But remember to clean your room, keep your teeth brushed, and...
Mom, I'm an adult. You said that once I became an adult that I could make my own rules.
I mean, you should still brush your teeth at the very least. I mean, I'm not exactly... I can't claim to have the tidiest room at all. I mean, for crying out loud, my desk is pretty much like limited to exactly the space that my laptop occupies at the moment. But yeah, I still brush my teeth.
But you're still under my roof and...
No, I'm not.
I love that delivery.
Fine! Just no boys and clean your room!
Oh my word, you tried.
I love you. Call me if you need me. I seriously need this mani-pedi. I am so emotional.
I love you too. Bye. I only have a few minutes before Tara gets here. Please, ring this time.
The mailbox number that you are trying to...
Oh no, I must call Aaron before my roommate shows up. I can't possibly let Tara know that I have other friends besides her. What the heck was that about? It's just the way that it was phrased. Although, speaking of friends, guess who just showed up?
Yay, I was about to say that actually. I was about to be like, wait, perfect segue.
Yeah, exactly. See, I plan these things in my head a lot. That's why I don't let people in before I can like cue them, so that way they don't like interrupt what I've got planned. But yeah.
to reach is not in service. Goodbye.
Darn it! You would think Aaron would have like a phone or something by now.
You know what's weird though? Like I kinda went through what aphmau was going through with a friend in real life.
What you mean, like not wanting to call other friends at the same time?
No, not that. I mean like losing touch with someone and then getting back in touch with them. Because like I had this friend who her parents are divorced. I mentioned her name before. I'm just not gonna mention her on stream. But she went to her mom's house for like a summer, and like her number changed, and like she got a new Snapchat, and like basically a bunch of her new stuff changed.
Okay.
To contact her, and I pretty much lost contact until she ended up coming back like a year ago, she left like 2 years ago, and then came back a year ago, and then yeah, and
Fair
then
enough.
we ended up
That
getting
could be a
back in
story right
contact
there.
with each other. Yeah, so I don't know. I kind of went through what aphmau went through, where temporarily lost touch with someone for like a year worth of time over the pandemic. I lost complete contact.
Little do you know that that friend of yours actually made eye contact with you several times, but just never actually spoke to you. And
that did not happen. That definitely did not happen. I can guarantee that. Different state. So there was no interaction or availability to contact.
Yeah, fair enough.
He gave this to me. He still has to be here, right? He should be a senior. I need to find him.
I mean, you say he should be a senior, but
wouldn't he be a junior?
Hold on, we know that that Aaron actually stayed an extra year, because that was a rumor that was said in Jenny's class during graduation days, but aphmau wasn't there for that. So in her mind, he should have graduated. Surely.
No, he should be a junior, right? No, what he would be senior. Would he be a senior? What would he be? God, now no, wait, he would be a senior in her mind. Even though right now he's like a junior. I don't know. No,
Okay.
he should be senior. Okay.
Oh, hang on a second. We've got a chat. Oh,
Yeah,
look
from
at
Maya.
that. Oh, wait. Sorry, I didn't realize your Facebook is linked to your last name. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that on screen.
Oh, God, you're doxing Maya.
I'm sorry. The next message is, please don't put my comments up.
Sorry,
Like, you gotta
Maya.
warn me next time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, Maya, you just got doxed by Jacob.
See, this is the thing. I found out what Emily's last name was because she had it be on Facebook. It's like no one actually fixed.
I don't care, lol. It happened. I've done it before, lol. Okay, so Maya doesn't care, but still, probably
Okay,
shouldn't put
but
the comments on screen.
Okay, fine. I just won't put the comments. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Jacob already knew my last name, lol.
Yeah, I know. Just again, the YouTube archive was not gonna know. Anyway.
But where do I even begin? Even though he hasn't reached out to me, aside from this note, I need to make sure we're at least still friends.
Do it one more time.
I'm so ready for this new year! This year I'm totally gonna get perfect grades and join the dance club! It will be perfect!
Okay, so for some reason I'm like looking back into there were some videos a few years ago that were made by Smosh. I think it was on Smosh Pit. Oh yeah, it was a part of Smosh Pit Theatre. And what they did was they actually read Courtney Miller's middle school diary. If you don't know, Courtney Miller is one of the cast members of Smosh. So yeah, that was there were I think 3 episodes of that. One was a Christmas special, and basically during that one, Courtney's New Year resolution was just every single year pretty much was no boys, get good grades, and there was some other stuff as well sometimes in between there. It just constantly came up, and every year they just broke it. So that's what this reminds me of, because of course we know that Jenny's focus is going to be shifted slightly from grades, particularly.
Well, I mean, it will be almost perfect. I hope he's here.
No boys. You're going all Mormon this year. That's a quote from the diary. Yeah. If anyone wants to watch that, just look up "We Read Courtney's Middle School Diary." It will probably be the first result. Oh, or the third, because it's the Christmas one. Anyway.
Oh, Jenny, I'm so excited we're rooming together.
Man,
And that kind of
I've
sounds
got
exposition-y.
I wanted to at least room with one of
Yeah, it
you
does.
guys.
Well, maybe next time. Besides, you're always welcome to come over.
Thanks. Jenny? Jenny! Hello! Jenny! What were you doing? I was, thinking about, Oh my gosh, don't tell me you were thinking about your hunk, Aaron.
I bet she was thinking about food. I get that face when I think about food. Especially when I think about pumpkin bread. I just...
Wait, I got an
is it
interesting
your turn?
factoid about her character.
Oh no!
Is it your turn to get flanderized, Betty? I think it is.
Oh yeah, no. But Betty kind of gets slanderized. But one thing that was kind of interesting about Betty is I'm pretty sure Betty's meant to be an asexual character. Because, like, in a later episode, she mentions how she doesn't feel attraction to people. She just likes food. I mean, it kind of brought in her quirk there, but, you know. She
Fair
did.
enough.
She
I
did
mean-
kind of mention that, so I did
Yeah.
find that kind of interesting.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. I think I do vaguely remember her saying that. All I'm thinking about now is the one topic at a time videos that I've been watching, and how like every time he goes on the asexual Reddit, there's always a garlic bread reference in there. So I guess I'll be on the lookout for that. So yeah, I don't know.
But that could be okay.
Apparently, Ero Ace loving food is stereotypical, according to Maya, who we're not going to put on the screen ever again. So there you go. Wait, this week is Ace Awareness Week? Oh, okay.
Oh, well, just so you're aware, apparently this character is
I
meant to
mean,
be
I
part
wish
of the
I would've-
asexual spectrum. I don't
I
really
wish I
know
knew
all the
that, but-
terms, but still.
I wish I knew it was Ace Week before, given that it's now Thursday when we're filming this, but you know, fine. Happy second half of Ace Week, everyone. This is going to come out in like 2 months. It'll be out of date, but whatever. You wrote it in Monday's Garlic Bread Appreciation Day. Okay, I see. Tomorrow is my official invasion of Norway. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's garlic bread invasion of Norway. Absolutely.
Oh, not you two! Ugh! You were thinking about Aaron, weren't you, Jenny?
Only I'm allowed to do that. I mean, nothing. Spoiler alert.
Oh, my Irene. Seriously, you two are hopeless.
What? Oh,
Can we stop?
that was the slowest pillow hit ever. Like, take this. My aphmau pillows are downstairs. Otherwise, that would have been like the perfect moment to use them.
Stop thinking about food and boys for 1 second to appreciate the fact we're together another year? I swear.
I mean, those two are.
You dorks are gonna be lost without me.
What was that you were saying?
Shut up!
I guess since Kathy is in denial about wanting food right now, but also pretending not to want Aaron. So if anything, if we put them on the same pedestal as like aphmau Ken and Kawaii-chan, Kathy would be the middle point between them, except for this time she's denying both sides that would like unite them, at least in that way. I know. I guess it's food for thought, you know? Enjoy that, Betty.
I think we should go get something to eat. Not only because, well, food, but because we can celebrate our friendship.
I'm down.
Plus, we can see if your hunk is around.
You had to get that close.
Oh, God.
Jenny! I swear, you are an enabler!
And you're hungry. Come on, let's get going.
Wait up! What should I do if I see Aaron? I
Invite him to lunch. I don't know.
really want to get to know him this year. Hopefully we're in the same class.
Yeah, you wasted an entire year where you were in the same class. So yeah, hopefully you get a second chance at that. Okay, and we have... Oh, Princess Mononoke. Perfect. Actually, finally, a thing that was actually out at the time this was made. Fantastic. I think aphmau was around this time was complaining that there weren't like as many major mainstream anime as there were before because, you know, with so many new titles being released, the audience focus was split. So there wasn't like a unifying thing except for like My Hero Academia, which of course you can only reference so many times before it gets stale as a reference in your content. So she was somewhat sparing about it. So I guess she's bringing out the classic titles of old. So there you go. Much smarter, I'd say, and also works for continuity. Doesn't work for a senpai poster, but we'll get there eventually.
Pointless! Why am I still trying to friggin' call him? It's not like his phone is just gonna, like, magically get service back suddenly.
Why did she have to pant like a dog there? I hope that's not meant to be werewolf foreshadowing.
the mailbox
Ah,
number
darn
that
it!
you were trying to reach.
How am I supposed to find him?
By leaving your room and looking for him instead of just doing the same thing over and over again.
Can't just walk up to every dorm and ask.
But just walk around the campus and see if there's anyone who actually knows him. I don't know.
People would think I'm weird. That's right, our game.
Or, there is also a certain Mifwa scout who happens to go around the entire doors and might remember somebody with his distinct features. I mean, I'm just saying, if there was an excuse to put Nekoet back in the show.
I can see if he's logged on.
Is this Final Fantasy footage, by the way?
I think it is. I've never played Final Fantasy, so I don't know exactly if this is the accurate one or not, but I think it is.
Come on, he's not here and he even unfriended me.
Oh, dang.
Okay. I'm going to say there that aphmau once told the story, like real aphmau, YouTuber aphmau, told the story of how she and Jason actually met on Final Fantasy and how that was. And actually, at the end of the video, the emotional note that she leaves on is actually that nowadays, whenever you log on to those servers that used to be so active, they're just empty and barren. Maybe get a few people playing around for the nostalgia, but it's just not what it used to be before. And that's one thing that she had to come to terms with, actually. So if anything, that might be, I don't know. I can't remember if that video was out by the time that this was made in terms of like the emptiness, but I think it was. And excuse you, we're not doing boo no more Nekoet. How dare you?
He gave me this letter, but he's not my friend in game anymore. That means I can't see when he was last on. What does that mean?
Can't you look up his
Maybe I
account
should
or
go
something
to
like
the
that
other dorms to
online
look for
and
him.
see when it was last on?
I don't know if that was the thing with Final Fantasy. Maybe.
Knock, knock, Ruby!
Did she just throw her phone? I think she just threw her phone.
Sarah! Have you ever heard of knocking? Long time
I just realized she's wearing her warp stockings, like back in the day from Diaries.
no see! What you doing? We saw each other just before summer, and I'm just, playing a game. Oh, cool! Those are some weird graphics.
They're not that weird. You're a square. Calm down.
They look super unrealistic. Just forget it. Oh, you little nerd. Wait. What's that? What's what? An eyebrow piercing? My mom said I was old enough, so... you scare me. Oh, don't be so...
Yeah, it's so scary to have a piercing, I guess. I mean, I know the
Well, I
last
think
person that she was around with piercings was Ian, but, not all like that.
Oh, judgmental! You! No, it's not that. I think it's
No,
pretty...
I think it was literally the fact that, needle through your eyebrow
Fair enough.
to get it. It sounds terrifying.
How do you allow a needle to
Okay, you got it right.
get that close to your face? Oh, seriously? Look, I barely trust doctors with needles. I don't even have my ears pierced. They just scare me.
What about vaccines? You an anti-vaxxer, aphmau? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke.
I probably can't laugh now. She's totally an anti-vaxxer. She hates vaccines. I knew it all along. Screw any valid reason to cancel her or any valid problem with her. No. Screw that. It's the fact that she's potentially an anti-vaxxer.
Oh my word. I highly doubt it. I mean, I hope not. She has 4 children, but
Really? Well, then never get a piercing. They have to stab you like 100 times just for one.
I'm sorry, what? No.
No, I don't think that's true.
Am I? Tara! Oh, Aph, you're so gullible!
Yep.
But it does look cute on you. Thanks! But seriously, it's honestly not that bad. Put aside your nerdiness and my fashion. We're roomies! I know, right? How lucky did we get?
going to look for a friend. Do you want to join and...
I'm gonna spend all day watching Netflix so I can finish my shows before college starts. What?
That is smart. I mean, that I pretty much had tradition every year, except for the first year that I was out of college. That I some reason would just rewatch Avatar and then later Korra when I got that from Amazon Prime. So yeah, I don't know.
What? Don't you want to go explore with me?
Alf, we're gonna be here 4 years. We already explored during orientation week. I need to get all my binge watching out of my system before I let it distract me from work.
Bleh, fine. I understand, I guess. I need to find Aaron.
Oh wait, I just realized why the room is less furbished. It's because of the roommates now. She doesn't want to overbear Tara with everything that she put in last time.
But where do I start? I mean, I guess I could look around.
Yeah.
Oh, Alf, can you get me a venti pumpkin spice latte if you go to the cafe? Please and thankies.
Did somebody say Venti? This video is sponsored by Genshin Impact? I'm kidding.
Classic Tara.
Oh, Gargar! Gargar!
What on earth is that person to the window? Just like.
Well, it's kind of hard to position NPCs and to do what you want, you know?
Hold on a second. Yeah, that looked like that's like a face on the wall. I guess this might be the first My Hero Academia reference. Is that Mirio? Is that what's going on right now? Does Mirio attend this school? Okay, there's Gaga. We'll ignore that for now.
Gargar!
Oh look, it's how Felix and Empress met.
Are you in a home, my lady? What? I tried to warn you. How does the line go? It's like I tried to warn you. I don't know.
I think it was something like that. It was a Sword Art Online abridged reference, but I couldn't say the actual line because it didn't make sense in context.
What the? Watch where you're going, you dumb aphmau!
Garth?
You dumb aphmau.
Yeah,
New insult, guys.
I miss Go Woman thing. I know Aphmau was trying to get edgy around this time, but we don't need the edge all the time. Zane does that enough of him on his own.
Long time no see!
You finally decided to come here after all!
And we finally get to hear Smooth Garth for a bit.
I'm glad!
I did. I didn't realize you guys were in this building.
We're not both in this building, I am. This is the freshman dorm, idiot!
Isn't there like an eyeliner sale you should be at?
You should try some for you.
I mean, he just gave you a hint, Aphmau, that there's different dorms for the different years, and you said that Aaron should be a senior.
Your face sometime.
Sorry, but we all don't need it as much as you do.
Right, I forgot. It'll take a hammer to fix your face.
At least I don't need a hammer to fix my brain, you...
Okay, hey, we should really
I mean, Aphmau missed out on the point here that Zeno needs to use it on one eye, but
get moving this box upstairs into your room, Zane. Come on, let's go.
I honestly don't care about moving the box. I'm going to my room. Leave me alone.
But Zane, the box is your...
It's gonna have nothing in his room, fair enough.
Sorry about that, Gareth.
Nah, it's okay. I know you two aren't on good terms. I'm not gonna take sides, though.
I understand. You need any help with the box?
Nah, I can carry it myself. Been working out, you know.
I can tell. You look good.
Really?
Yeah, keep it up. I'll see you later,
Oh,
Gareth.
God. What have you done, Aphmau? What have you done?
Hey, Af! Do you need any help finding anything at all?
Yes, there's a friend of mine that I've been looking for.
Actually, I was looking to go to the cafe.
Wanna grab a
Didn't you already know where that was?
coffee
Whatever.
or something? It's been a while since we've hung out.
A coffee? Bleh.
I mean, you don't gotta be like that if you don't like the idea.
I mean, I just don't like coffee.
Really?
Yes? Why do people gotta act like that when I say things like that? It's just... Bleh.
I mean, why you gotta act like that when I react like that?
Why you gotta react like that when I react to you reacting like that?
You want
People complain when I put this in the music goal. I put like dialogue in this in the music goal, and it's just like it's funny when it's done properly.
tickets to the gun show?
Huh?
And now he's become Travis,
Ka-chow!
and also Lightning McQueen. Okay.
You flexing while dabbing?
I mean,
I'm sorry, aphmau. The year is 2008/7. How do you know what dabbing is?
You're such a dork.
but seriously, you want to go grab a a drink at the cafe that may or may not be coffee with me?
Sure. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Screw Zane's box!
I
Screw
mean,
Zane's box!
he didn't care about it, so I guess he could deal with it
Yeah,
himself.
I kind of hope it gets stolen, and that'd be kind of funny joke. It's like, Gareth, you had my little horsies. I mean, my totally edgy things get stolen.
Yeah, no. Yeah, my sports magazines, my collection of limited edition, one of a kind sports magazines.
Yeah, and they're so edgy and stuff, but not.
Of course. See, we don't need the edge. We've got the humor that we want anyway. I will say, who's gonna steal a random heavy box? Oh, he comes back for it.
Hey! What about my box? Is he good for nothing?
Wow.
I still have feelings for her.
We gathered that. We don't need the exposition, Gareth.
After how I treated her in high school. I know she may not have forgiven me, but maybe
I think she did. I think
could
she
try
kind
to-
of, she pretty much was chill with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Seems like a lot has happened since then.
Hello, Earth to Gareth. He okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What's up with your voice? You're all over the place.
Maybe a cold or something.
Oh no.
Yeah, permanent cold, of course.
Well then, coffee might help. I know people find it warm and soothing, so...
Yeah.
Now, do you know where the cafe is? I forgot.
Yep. This way.
Give it one more time.
I want to try again.
Wait, is the episode almost done?
Yeah.
Really? This episode kind of felt quick.
It's because we don't pause as much. That's the thing. These episodes are shorter than people think they are. It's just because we make them way longer. There we go. That's the point to stop, apparently. Alright. So, Falcon Claw University.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest though. I'm still not a big fan of this prequel. I think this prequel is probably the weakest prequel. Although that's also because it has to live up to Phoenix Show High Season 2, which I think was a massive improvement over Season 1 and a great MyStreet season. But I still think this season's kind of underwhelming for a MyStreet season, especially because it has to live up to like Season 5 and also has to live up to the inevitable Season 6. You know.
I think
So it has a lot to live up to.
I'm noticing a pattern in the stuff that what was I going to say? Oh, I'm noticing a pattern in the things that in the different seasons and different things of MyStreet and how I react to them because yeah, I have a few bits of ranking in my head sometimes, and at other times I just don't. And but yeah, I think I'm noticing that I judge them differently, but because sometimes the tone is such in some of them that you can't really directly link it or say that one is necessarily better than the other in all ways because there's always something different that happens in them. You know, I mean, you can say maybe one of them has too much filler for one person, but you know, that might be just the right amount for somebody else. I don't know. Other times, I guess people enjoy the mystery and build up that last 12 episodes, and others like myself do not. You know, it just so happens that I guess MyStreet kind of hits people differently. But the fact that it is all there, and the fact that aphmau was able to actually experiment and actually still captivate people. I mean, from a YouTube perspective, that is pretty good because, you know, normally people like to put you in a box of a certain niche and stick with that. And this doesn't deviate from that too much because the characters are mostly the same, and the story remains, you know, canon to itself. But at the same time, it does still offer you something different. So I think that's why everyone's like qualifying differently. Like, also another example, Ghosty, looking at Phoenix Drop High Season 2. She thought that was actually the weakest one out of all, but you said it was a dramatic improvement. Whereas for me, seasons 1 and 2 are kind of the same. I mean, on a level of quality overall, I think they're different enough in tone and everything else that I just said. So yeah, it is weird sometimes judging MyStreet, having done it for so long now. I think that might be it. For Falcon Claw itself, I mean, everything Graduation Day so far has been far better than I remembered it. And I don't know if that's going to continue for this yet, because like I said before, not too much has stuck with me. But yeah, I am somewhat hopeful here. I mean, I don't go judge the whole series before I've revisited it all. As for this first episode, I mean,
it's not really a first episode though. I mean, it kind of is, but
what do you mean?
I mean, without the context of Phoenix Drop days, this I will say would be kind of hard to understand if you didn't have that context. So, like if you just went into S University blind, you know, be like just started with episode 1, you know.
I don't think that's such a bad thing when you have a YouTube show, because people can just, you know, go back and catch up, you know, at their own time and pace.
Yeah, but not everyone wants to catch up, nor it has the distinct feeling to catch up after watching something. Like, they normally just watch them, because that's one of my fears of Fallen Angels, because, like, the story gets progressively more complex. The character arcs get progressively deeper and stuff like that, and everything gets progressively more complicated, so it's kind of hard to jump in if you're jumping in, say, mid-season 2 or early season 2, you know?
Well, see, that's where our viewership tactic actually benefits us, because we've literally labeled them all, you know, we have the season number and episode number in every single episode, so that, you know, if you're going into something, obviously, you know, draw the new viewers in and such, and give them something that they could see as entertaining. But if they're missing out on key context, then having them refer back to season 1, episode 1 and such, that's honestly beneficial for us. I guess with this, because it's labeled something different, it's called something different, you wouldn't know exactly what order to go in unless it was specified. That's the difference, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just going by my experience of, like, noticing that whenever a new musical episode comes out, the other one's view counts increase, especially especially season 1, particularly, where someone's like, "Oh, I'll check this out." So yeah, hopefully the remakes are now keeping more of those people more engaged, because I remember episode 1 of season 1 got like 1.3 thousand views, but then the next episode has like 200 or something. So it's like, didn't stick the landing with the original one, but the remake seems to be more consistent with the other ones. So yeah, it's fine for now. But yeah, I suppose time will tell if this overall, like, as a show itself, as well. But I see the introduction. I suppose it does set all the pieces in. I guess that's why it repeated the Graduation Day's goodbye from Sylvana, to some degree. So yeah, I don't know if it's too bad. If this was your first aphmau video you ever watched, I'm not sure if it would entirely engage you. If this is your 10 millionth video you have watched of aphmau's, the title Aaron's Gone might be somewhat confusing, because she never looks for Aaron, so I guess maybe he's gone from the game and gone from, I don't know, the phone grid, I suppose. Maybe that was it. I don't know. But then again, confusing titles does indeed live up to season 2 of Phoenix Jump High, so I guess it's a win-win here. So there you go. I haven't done a Levi drink yet either. So I guess it was a bit early to do it in the video before, but I guess the biggest Levi drink moment would have to be aphmau's line of, no, I'm not, to the answer to the question if you're under my roof. So yeah, just gonna go with that, and Sylvana's response to that as well, just storming out and trying to still mollycoddle her for one last time. But yeah, Levi drink to aphmau's response.
Mm-hmm.
All right, lovely.
Anyways, probably should end the stream here.
Yeah. Set up Garth too, as well. I would say that much.
Yeah.
When
is the next episode at?
I'm glad you asked, because actually, it turns out the next episode is indeed tomorrow. So I don't know. I will be probably uploading something else. I hope to upload something else in between that time, because I don't like having massive gaps in terms of posts nowadays. Particularly because I'm like trying to get as many watch hours as possible, so every day counts. But yeah, I guess today was October 27th was the day that I broke the streak that I had ever since the massive gap. But yeah, whatever happens on YouTube, I will see people on Facebook here tomorrow. Same time, same place, 5 years later. Until then, please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters, or how it works on Facebook, and I don't know, friend me, I suppose. Whatever. And if you're watching this on YouTube on the replay, subscribe to us already, obviously, So, and subscribe to Aiden, the best, as well. So on that note, until next time, farewell.